What's up, everybody? Oh my goodness. I gotta go, I gotta go shut the TV down. I can hear that thing barking in the background. Let's share this live right now. How's everybody doing? All right, zero watching. I feel like I can run real quick and turn this thing off. Some silly TV show. Gonna get this going. Let this thing load up a little bit. Dude. All right. I shouldn't have got rid of the beard. I like packed on like a pound or two, so now I look like a fatty. Yeah. We'll probably go for like 45 minutes tonight or something like that. So, hold on. Let me get to. Let me actually go to the live. So I don't think I get real time like comments and stuff like that on. Oh, okay. Why is it like that? Oh. Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be like that. What's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody enjoyed the last video we did, which was the top 5 horror. I've had a couple libations tonight, so I might not be 100%. But so we did the top 5 Halloween horror knockoffs. Dude, if you go and watch the video, absolutely butchered that. It took me like 4 tries. It's like top 5 Halloween horror knockoffs or whatever. It's 2:38 m. 2:38, bro. Backflip for $500. If you were like, I literally have $500, here is the $500, I'll fucking backflip right now. Times are tough, my friend. We did the top 5 Halloween knockoffs. You should check that out. That was pretty good, dude. I think the one mistake I made on that though was not really clarifying on the like Halloween end on what it was from and stuff like that. What's that mask above the sign? I think it's just like from the movie. This thing? I'll play along. I'm in no position to be like, hey, I don't answer unless it's unless you give me super chat. It's like, you know. It's just a corpse. Bro, dance ho? Who are you talking to like that, my G? Like, there goes everything. You make me get all upset in here. I hate this setup so much. What movie is it from? We did a film, like a Halloween fan film, and it's like a silicone mask from that. You got to pay me a lot of money if you want me to dance. Yeah, so we did that. I think the one mistake I made on that video, though, was like not really explaining 100% where, like, I explained 100% where the similarities came from the actual movie we were reviewing, but like when it came to comparing it to Halloween, I should have added more examples in the Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is like, for instance, when Annie has the car death there, and I explained that there's an Annie death, but it's like, yeah, okay, some people haven't seen Halloween, so they don't know that. You know what I mean? I made a Michael Myers mask. I got a mannequin on Amazon and then a mask and clothes to put it together. Oh, shit. Let's see it, bro. Yeah? That's what's up. Mannequins are, you know what's hard about mannequins, dude, is the hands. The hands, like, you could have a mannequin that looks 1000% legit, and then the hands will just, man, if you ain't got the right hands on a mannequin, it's so bad. I'm not saying your thing looks bad, but I'm just saying. Bubble wrap to bulk it. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you could do that. It's I've seen people do it with like PVC tubing and shit like that. And arthritis gloves in hand. But yeah, so my girl's been like trying to go out to eat forever and go on a date and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't like going out, but I let her convince me into going out. So we go to this place in Framingham. I think it's called the 99. And so we get in there and I'm like, I don't want to sit around a lot of people. So immediately, you know, when they try and put you, what's up, man, from Brazil? You know, when they try and put you with tables that have no booth and it's like you're in the open, everybody's walking by. I was like, no, I don't want, I was like, I don't, it's more anxiety. I didn't say that, but I was like, you got like a booth. Like, I didn't want to be like close to really everybody. And then you start walking and he's like, yeah, I got a booth for you. Let me clean it off. And dude, smack dab in the middle of everybody. I was like, okay, not really what I had in mind, but sure. He does that. The chick comes over and gets our drinks. I'm like laughing it up and hanging out with my girl. And then like a half an hour in, I'm like, hey, dude, we didn't get like drinks or anything like that. So, oh, she comes back over. Oh, you didn't get your drinks, this and that. I'm like, no, we didn't. But it's whatever. She's mad chill. Nobody there did the wrong thing. So she goes and gets the drinks and comes back. And it's like an hour at this point. I was supposed to come here and do this at like 8:30. It's like an hour. And she comes back with the drinks. Yada, yada, leaves. I'll try to shorten it up as close as I can. The kicker is pretty funny. And then she leaves, goes, disappears for a fucking long time. And then they finally, I'm like, it's been an hour. And I'm like, dude, we haven't got our food order yet. Like, no one's asked us if we want to order anything yet. Has no one asked you to order yet? Oh my God. So that's what they say when they come over. I'm like, all right, takes order, does whatever. And dude, it's like another 45 minutes, right? That I just had a beer or two, whatever. It's been another 45 minutes. So now we're here, hour and 45 minutes, and all we've had is a drink order. And I look over and I'm like, oh, here comes our food, because it's exactly what we ordered. I got a steak. She got just like a surf and turf thing. It's exactly what we ordered. Comes over. I'm like, word, stops at the table like two before us. I was like, dude, what the fuck? So then she comes back and she goes, I'm so sorry, but the food that I was supposed to give you has been taken. Like, just Stephanie's. She's like, your steak is still all good. It's about to come out. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't complain about, I don't care. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And then, so another about 25 minutes goes by and she comes back and and some chick tried to come and give me another beer when I didn't ask for one. And then she goes, I'm so sorry it's been taking this long, whatever. And she goes, do you want, no, she didn't ask me if I wanted. She said, your steak is being recooked because we didn't want it to be cold. So now they're recooking my steak. And I'm like, dude, just give it to me cold. I don't give a shit. I got to be out of here, dude. Like, I'm spending fucking 2.5 hours at this goddamn place with these people. And whatever, it came time to pay. And she was like, oh, we comped it. I was like, damn, you think? It was like a 3-hour visit just to get a steak and shit. It's like, dude. I'm not, oh man, I was trying to be out of there so fast. Just to come and do this, but you know. All right, what do we got on the list for tonight? I got a list with some shit we'll talk about. Bro, it's just so hard. Like, I've noticed everything is just dwindling. Nobody interacts anymore. Nobody wants to talk Halloween. Wow, that's worth the wait. Yeah, not really. Dude, I ended up just being like, I'm gonna munch this 12-ounce steak down and just leave. It was fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. I noticed everything on Facebook and Instagram is doing some weird shit right now. Um, what I think of Halloween Ends, we did that last week. Oh my goodness, getting into it again. I did such a no, it's not that I don't want to answer the question. We did a whole rant on Halloween Ends last week. You go to that live and check that out. And I think towards the end, I sort of really just, you know what I mean? Gave it my thoughts there. Yeah. So is anyone on Instagram and Facebook experiencing like weird shit? Like, I don't know. I notice I'll get followers and then it'll like take followers away. I had like a thing where I was boosting followers. So I got to 2,000 on Instagram and it just like everything stopped. Followers, comments. I don't care, but it's just so weird. And then like YouTube, I hit 2,000 subs there and it stopped. I was getting like hundreds of subs a day. Not many comments and views on the videos, to be honest. I got to be honest there. But for some reason, the subs were very drastically going up. Um, you got a horror sleeve. I got a whole. Or no, do you have any horror tattoos? I got a whole horror. Oh, that's awesome, dude. No, I don't. I don't know. I just not something I ever did, I guess. Yeah, so Instagram and Facebook is like really and I've heard it's for like horror stuff specifically. They're like really hammering down on shit. Also with the algorithm thing, but it's kind of messed up because now the hashtags don't even really follow anything. So you're kind of just asked out. Like, dude, all the people that would just randomly see your stuff and maybe not follow, but always wanted to see your stuff, they don't see that shit no more. So I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I'm just gonna keep making shit. What can I do, you know? And then it's just like I used to have so many people that would just like and not subscribe on my Facebook though. I would get a lot of interaction with like horror movies and stuff. People would always comment. We'd always talk about movies, shit like that. And it's like, dude, I don't know what's going on. If it's across the board for everybody, or if maybe I don't know. Am I boring now or something? I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. Um, I got Saw Friday the 13th. Few others. I think he means tattoos. I think Jay means tattoos. A-list said, "You got any horror tattoos?" I got a whole sleeve slash ribs. Dude, I think that's so badass. I really do. I'm like not just yanking your chain, but I just don't. You know what I mean? I never got them for some reason. I maybe I will someday though. But dude, here's something I want to rant about real quick. Did you guys hear about Patrick Dempsey not making it into Scream and they replace him with Joel McHale? Let me let that sink in for like a second or two. Let me see if anybody's got that's watching right now. This is the first time I've come across the channel. I don't know. Well, I'm a Halloween guy, 100%. Michael Myers. If you go on our channel, we have the American Halloween series, which is fan films we did there. I love them. I'm a sculptor, so I sculpt masks and stuff like that. I make horror masks. Here's the one I made for Halloween, for American Halloween 3. But I love all horror. 80s horror is the shit. I love Freddy. I love Jason. I love everything. But Michael Myers just tends to be my shit, dude. I'm not even gonna say it. My test would be what's up, loser? Oh my god. Hi. I love you. Thank you. You don't have to do that. But all right, so Patrick Dempsey, dude, I can't believe that. What the hell is going on? All right, so I like Joel McHale. He's not a bad actor and shit. I've seen him and stuff. But when you look at Joel McHale and you look at his body of work and stuff like that, is he going to be a serious husband in a Scream film? No, he's going to be Ray from Halloween 2018. So, yeah, I mean, that's what you could look forward to. And I understand it's some sort of scheduling conflict or something. And Yeah, I see some people just eating it right up. Oh no, it's all right. Well, it's like no, dude. We wanted to see Patrick Dempsey in the goddamn movie. You didn't like the Rob Zombie one? No, I love all Halloweens, dude. Do I have Rob's Halloween? Oh, I got this. I sculpted Rob Zombie's little Michael Myers there. He has a mask too. I could put the little mask on him. A little mini bust I sculpted. I sculpted that a long ass time ago. I bet if I try to do that shit again, it'd be very good because I've obviously advanced. I mean, that's like 10 years old, that thing. Halloween zombie, hello from Greece. That's what's up. I'll watch him when I hop off here. Michael's my favorite. I got him on the inside. Dude, that's awesome. I got Donald Pleasance on the other side of my arm. Kind of my version of Good and Evil. Those are sick. Thanks, dude. Yo, also, I mean, if you love Halloween, check out the knockoff list too, bro. The knockoff movies are so good, dude. Last few Halloweens boring, especially the one where he taught the guy. Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't really. I don't know, dude. I hope I'm not screaming into the mic, by the way. But yeah, I don't know, man. They were so weird, dude. They were very weird. Yeah, the Halloween TV show. We could get into that a little tiny bit. The TV show, yeah. So they want to start in '78 again. The only thing with that is like, dude, it's like we keep going back to '78, and it's like, are we gonna get another representation of Laurie and stuff? Or is it gonna be like? I would like, dude. That's why I made American Halloween because it was something I wanted to see. So if you had something like American Halloween where it's like another group of friends that happenstance run into Michael on '78 and a history develops because of that, that'd be sick. Um, but I don't know. And I think for a TV show, what you could do is like obviously you don't kill a bunch. You know, people are asking like, how do you do a TV show for Halloween? And it's like, well, you know, Scream wasn't that bad. If you watch that, the formula might be sort of similar. So it's like you have plot developments on each episode, but also you have like maybe one, not even a kill every episode. Like you could have like build up to a kill and then the kill doesn't happen, and then in the next episode the kill will pop off in the beginning, and then you might be able to have a kill at the end of that. So it's like the pacing will be very different, dude. It's like, oof, man, but you know what? I want to just see them go for it, dude. Like everyone is so scared to touch Dr. Loomis and shit. Dude, just do like a straight up somebody to come and play him, man. Like that's why I said Halloween Returns was the movie to make, man. It's just, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess for season so A-List said the Scream show kind of felt teeny bopperish. Like Scream met Riverdale, and dude, you're so spot on. You're so spot on. But the fact that it's like, I get what you're saying, but if you incorporate murder and gore into that, then it's not that bad, dude. It's really not. Like you get your gore scenes and stuff, but then you get your teen drama. I don't know. I'm a sucker for teen drama, bro. Like I love it. Yeah. Yeah, Halloween Returns, baby. Dude, if you are a Halloween Returns fan, I don't want to be like pump my stuff to the max, but definitely subscribe. I have a person that was going to be in Halloween Returns that I'm going to be interviewing soon. So we're going to talk about Halloween Returns, dude, like the movie that wasn't made. And, that's why I'm interviewing this person, because I want to know everything about Returns. I want to know everything. That script was so fucking good. So, what about Chucky's show? I never watched it. New stuff isn't that great. Chucky TV show was straight, dude. It wasn't that. It's funny I say the Chucky TV show is straight. It was kind of anything but, if you want to get technical. But yeah, it was a good show though, dude. But straight it was not. Yeah. A-list, was this supposed to be before the David Gore? So I think you're referring to Returns. Returns was the Halloween movie that was supposed to be made instead of the Blumhouse trilogy. It got all the way up to production scouting, and people were signed on for the film. They had started to announce cast members and stuff. And I don't think Halloween Returns per se got canceled. The word on the street is it just evolved into 2018. Like what Returns was going to be wasn't going to be anymore. So Returns was going to be, it had Michael on death row, because he would get caught in 78. He actually got caught. It opens in 78. Let's just do this. It opened in 78. He gets caught. He gets locked up. He gets put on death row. Obviously, while he's on death row, he gets, they fuck up rather. You know what I mean? The lights go out. He escapes. He goes back to Haddonfield. And you have characters like Paul Rogers, who's like Dr. Loomis, who took over after Loomis. So that's like Sartain, I guess, right? Except this Rogers is a million times. He's not Sartain because that guy. But the other main character would have been Deputy Hunt, who is from Halloween 2. So Deputy Hunt would have been the main character, and the story would have revolved around him. And yeah. Man, so the script is out there. You can read the script, and it's pretty damn good, dude. It's like, okay, this was the Halloween movie to make. Like, they had scenes where he would break into the hardware store and he gets the mask. Not the hardware store. He breaks into the Halloween costume store and gets the mask again and stuff like that. Let's read some comments real quick. A-list, I really thought 2018 kills were solid. Ends was dog shit. Great camera was great. Horrible story. Yeah. It was not the best Michael Myers movie. What I wanted to happen in Ends, and I know I did this on the live, but A-list is giving us his time or her time here, so it's like his or her time. So I gotta feel the need to at least bring it back a little since you're joining us here. Yeah, I mean, I thought that Corey was gonna keep bringing victims into the cave, and that Michael would just keep killing people that were fucking with Corey, and then that would power Michael up for Halloween. All of a sudden, we do this dance with whoever, Frank Hawkins and Allison, and they kill Michael or whatever. Frank said he was going to kill Michael. It should have been him, dude. The story really was about Frank, dude, if you go and really watch. So, yada yada, they kill Michael. Corey finds Michael dead and mourns him, and that's when he takes over. He leaves the house. He goes and fucking kills all those people, comes back in, and it would make more sense if that fight that Michael had with Laurie was with Corey, because Corey should be a little more weak. And Michael Myers didn't really fit that fight to me because he's so larger than life, and he's taking out fire departments at a time. Full crews of people, grown-ass men, grown-ass women, just that are at full strength. The bitch with the iron and shit was ready to throw down, and he dispatched of her with short work. So I just thought it would have been more suited if Corey and Laurie was sort of the ending fight and Michael had died, and that's why Corey sort of flipped out. Because, dude, him in the cave getting beat up by Michael was less than favorable, dude. Like, dog, I don't want to see you getting worked in the cave by this dude. Like, and it sucks because you have made people a fan of Corey, but every time I start talking about Ends, the watchers go down. But yeah, I don't think it suits Michael Myers. I think Michael is top notch. You don't fuck with him like that. So if you watch our American Halloween movies, we don't put him in situations like that. But I see what they were trying to do. You don't always, forever. For every single Halloween movie, you just want Mike stabbing and stuff, and it's like, no, dude, I do want something different, man. But I think Returns might have been the different that I was looking for, and Ends was sort of like, all right, I'm not looking for that different. I'm looking for, and it could be that different aspect of like, whoa, shit, we never seen this before, holy shit. But it's like, I like the way that Returns was different, dude. Michael was writing shit on the walls. I know he'd done that before, but it's like there was a lot of shit in Returns that was very different from Michael that Oh man, I think would have suited better than a movie like Halloween Ends. No, that's all right. I love talking about it, dude. It's got to get out there, bro. Because if we don't talk about it, then it's like they're not gonna adjust to shit. They're not gonna make better stuff if we just soak it all up. Like with this Patrick Dempsey thing and the Scream thing, if we keep saying, yeah, that's cool, no, that's fine, I'll watch it, then it's like the movies aren't gonna get better. They know you're gonna watch them, so they'll keep making them. But we need quality. We need what we need, man. I mean, we're in the era of like old characters coming back, and with the fact that Joe McHale is coming back, for instance, in the Scream thing, um, it breaks a long-standing thing that the fans kind of wanted, which was Patrick Dempsey and Neve Campbell together. So Mark Kincaid and Sidney Prescott, you know. So we're robbed of that, you know. And I was thinking too, it doesn't mean that Mark Dempsey. Can you tell I've had a few? Oh man, Patrick Dempsey. It doesn't mean that he can't come back for like another one or something, but yeah, now the angle is crushed, bro. Fight Club. Don't talk about it. All right, we won't. We won't. We're not going to talk about Fight Club, I promise. What else is going on with everybody? Um, yo, how about I was like Emilio. You ever try to collaborate with the other Halloween YouTubers, or do you prefer to stay solo? We need Robert England on screen. All right, let me answer this person first. You ever grab it? I don't. I would love to though. That's the thing. It's like I want to work with whoever wants to work with me. I think what the problem is a lot of these channels and people, I don't know how to put it, or people on Instagram that are in the Michael Myers realm, we're all sort of doing our own thing, and I don't know if like they don't want that to be disrupted or whatever. I've like reached out to people, and we actually are having a Halloween star on here, so I don't know why people wouldn't want to work together. You know, we do some cool stuff, but I don't know if maybe they take it as me trying to hitch a ride or something like that. You know what I mean? I've put out feelers to a couple people, but nobody, I don't know. No one really wants to do anything, to be honest. I mean, what else can I say, you know? But I also don't, I've hit up like a few people like this one. I'll give you an example. This one YouTube page, I don't want to name them, but they're like a very popular Halloween page. They use my work, like the mask I sculpted, as their thumbnail. And they kept using it, which I didn't care, but I was like, oh, do you mind just like at least telling people I made that? You know what I mean? People might say, hey, where'd that come from? And they're like, oh, dude, you know, we should have you on and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, yeah, we'll talk about my mask making. And, you know, things just don't really come to fruition. I don't know why. But I also noticed that after ends, sorry, I'm just signing back in here. After ends, people just dropped off with Halloween, dude. It's like nobody cares about Michael Myers, and it drives me insane. I can't understand it. It's like if you were a fan of Michael Myers and Halloween, I guess I'm putting in the wrong password here. My fault. What are you doing? Like, I did a video on the state of Michael Myers. 1 second. And it's about like people like selling their collections and not wanting to, like, what are you doing, dude? It's like, what does that have to do with the movies you like that are Halloween, dude? You don't have to watch Ends. That Ends didn't ruin shit for me, dude. As a matter of fact, I can go back and watch it and still get something out of it. Michael's in it for a second. I'll put that shit on in whatever. Like, but to say like I'm selling my collection, you know, I don't know. I've noticed a very steady decline in Halloween recently, and yeah, I mean they're all gonna come crawling back when the TV show comes up. You know what I mean? And but who knows? Your lack of interest make it so that doesn't happen. Like that's the problem. Is that now that we're in the social media era, they're going to be looking at shit. Like they look at stuff online. They look at what you say, everything. and it's very much taken into account. So if there's no buzz on Michael anymore, nobody does anything, I stop making them. Whatever. It's not me that's going to make a new movie, but I'm just saying, like, people like me, we all stop making the movies, people that are passionate. Yeah, it's not going to be good, dude. It's not going to be good. So I think if you're a fan, we have to step up. So that way on the 50th in what, 5 years or whatever it is, we get some fucking Halloween content, because I don't think it's coming before that. You know, I'll make American Halloween 4 for you guys. And I know this. Hey, 100,000 people watch American Halloween 3. I know people like it. I mean, people buy the mask from the film all the time. So I know people like it, but it's, I want a movie I can watch, first of all. I can't watch my own movies. It's ridiculous. It's not great, to be honest, when you watch it on your own. So I saw people hang up their Ends cosplays after Ends came out. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't get that. Vanessa Prime, hi from Pakistan. What's up? I lost all, A-List said, I lost all respect for David Gordon Green's attempt to finish a trilogy. What goes on? Yeah, it was very weird. And then he did an interview that was saying he loved the Corey character so much, and he knew that that the Corey character would, like, people would be fans of it. And so he killed him on purpose because he didn't want anyone to take over Corey. Like, he didn't want another movie made with Corey without him. And it's like, dog, if you like him that much and you thought it was that fucking good, then just make another goddamn movie. Damn, bro. Like, I don't do you guys remember when that shitty ass Hulk movie came out? And then I would say, like, maybe a couple of years later, they made just another one immediately. Like, dude, that's what I thought Ends was coming down to, dude. Like, you just got to make something else fast, like right fucking now. Let me get off to the side here real quick. YouTube doesn't like when you booze on here, I guess. So if you have like if they see you drinking beers and shit, they don't like that. So I don't understand people throwing away their Halloween. Well, look, A-List. People throwing away their stuff over their Halloween merchandise because it Ends. I don't know if it was because it Ends, dude. I think that had a lot to do with it, but dude, I don't. People are just. We don't we're on the next thing, and you know what a big thing was too was Terrifier. Everyone was like, "This is the new slasher," and you could sort of see. So there was like a lot of fair weather fans for the new Halloween movies, and we had like a veteran group. And every day someone was like, well, how can I get a Halloween Ends or Kills or 2018 rehaul and like the Tots thing? And nobody, that drives people that really want to talk about the films out. So, I think that's why a lot of the people are gone in the groups that wanted to talk about the film. Honestly, this is like the same exact live as last week. My fault. What's good with, I hope everybody's safe in California, man. Jesus, man. Like the wildfires, bro. Oh my God. The devastation is just like immeasurable. And being a first responder myself, I wish I could just go out there, but self-deploying is definitely not a good thing to do. So if there's any firemen out there or like ambulance or whatever, I know you want to do the right thing and just go out there, but it's like actually the last thing you should do, just because liability is huge on the fire department, and we don't want anyone to get hurt that's not accounted for and shit like that. So I guess that'd be my advice for the first responders out there. I mean, it just, gosh dang, they're doing such a good job though. Like I can't, if you look at the amount of fire they've put out, and then it's like, whoa, dude, like you guys are fucking beasts. And some of the drops are dope too to watch on TV, the helicopter and plane drops. Some of those shits are spot on, bro. It's like, damn, dog, you've been practicing. So, I mean, really big ups to them. I was never a wildland fireman or anything like that, but it's so much respect, and fuck. It's hard to watch, dude. It's hard to watch from the sidelines and do nothing. And it sucks that like the government and the army, if they want to blow that shit up, they could easily do that. But put it out, it's like, come on, bro. We have giant fighting machines. Give us like a firefighting Megazord, dude, for real. Like I'm not even bullshitting, dude. Make us a firefighting Megazord. Like a giant robot that has, lineage to the sea where the water could be purified because everybody's saying that, whatever. I think we need any water we can get. And so any streamline from the ocean, like a massive machine of some sort, dude. Sounds silly, but it's like, man, I just feel hopeless. So, thoughts and prayers out to them. And I hope everybody fucking makes it through that shit, bro. Damn. I mean, hearing the casualties is like, damn, dog. You never want to hear that shit. All right. Let's get back into the comments. Ayla says, I don't know what it is when it comes to the third Halloween. For some reason, they can't get it right. Same thing with the Season of the Witch. People hated that. The standalone Season of the Witch is great, but as part of the Halloween franchise, it didn't make sense. I know it was supposed to be part of the start of an anthology, though. Yeah. That's all that was, dude. Nothing more, nothing less, just part of the anthology. So that they were trying to do one was going to be what, about werewolves or something like that. After that, I think Carpenter said they wanted to do like a whole anthology of stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of glad we got Michael though. I think that maybe that would have worked if they hadn't done Halloween 2 already, but it's like, dude, you did Halloween 2. Nobody wants, we've been blessed with 2 Halloween films, and Michael, we don't want to see. And also dude, one thing you have to remember was like, that shit was so long ago, dude. Like, it wasn't internet and stuff. Like, you couldn't go online and be like, yo, don't mess with this because it just doesn't have Michael in it. You had to go to the theater and find that shit out for yourself, dude. So there was a bunch of people. That's, I think, why that movie initially got so much hate, dude, because I think immediately people went there and it was like, yeah. No Michael Myers, no can do. So we discussed trying to do like a raffle here. I got to go to the last live and look at all the people that commented. You guys will be entered into the contest, and then obviously I said that anyone who does a super chat here will be entered twice. Here, you want to see what it is too? We're gonna give this mask. This mask was in the American Halloween 3, our newest Halloween. Excuse me. And we're gonna give this away. So I mean, it's I'll probably make a separate video just drawing out of the thing because it was well, first of all, it took forever for the live to load, so I couldn't see the like live comments on the replay forever. As a standalone, Season of the Witch is great, but as part of the Halloween franchise, oh yeah, we already read that. All right, so yeah. Anyone seen any new shit lately? All I can think about is this Patrick Dempsey thing, dude. That shit's got me so mad. I don't know, man. What I usually do is just at night, I'll watch just some random 80s movie. Usually a slasher though, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to think of some of the ones I've seen lately. Hold on, let me just go on this thing real quick. Late Night with the Devil. I watched that. You know what, dude? That was a mad good movie, but it was like I kept waiting for some crazy shit to happen. And it was like it kind of just it was like it wasn't not crazy, but it kind of just stayed what it was. Like it didn't go crazier than, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I thought there was going to be more to that film, but it was good though. That's a movie, cuz that's a movie where you have no fucking idea what's going on the whole movie. So you're like, all right, I'm just going to hang around and see what happens. So, yeah, I'm looking through my notes here, and it's the interview for the Halloween person we have coming on. And it's just like pages and pages of, nope, don't say that. Yep, say that. Don't say this. Oh, all right. Yeah, you could probably say that, I guess. Oh my God, dude. Do you want me to review the worst movie of all time? We're going to do that right now. Right now. Right now. We're reviewing the worst fucking movie I've ever fucking seen in my life. Don't ever. And this is going to have spoilers because this movie's a piece of inbred shit, dude. All right, the movie's called Seed. Seed. I think it came out in 2007. Oh my God, bro. I honestly, I gotta watch how I describe this movie, dude, because I could probably get banned for talking about this shit. All right, so it's about an executed guy. He doesn't die, but he gets like buried and resurrects himself. Like, did you guys see In a Violent Nature? The dude is like that. He's well, and in A Violent Nature, it's like Jason. So the guy's like Jason. And oh, it sounds great, right? Like it's shaping up to be something I would watch, right? So the first thing you see is like a warning on the screen. Oh, you're used to that. It's a horror movie, right? But this one says warning, real footage. And I was like, real footage? They fuck up or something? Like maybe they meant to say based on real, something? Is that an editing blunder? I was like, oh, okay. All right, well, let's see, what they got going. Because now I'm thinking like they've done stuff from wars and stuff like in terrorist camps and shit where you have video. So I'm like, all right, it's gonna be something like that. Well, the second thing you see is real snuff films of animals. And dude, this is very graphic. So if you don't like hearing about animal abuse, definitely whatever. I'm sorry. Definitely not one of those myself, but he takes a fucking raccoon by the tail and like smashes it against the pavement. Yeah. And dude, it shows like dogs like skinned and like still alive. Dude, it's so fucked. It's so fucked. And the next thing you see is oh my God, bro. So like first of all, let me get into this really, really fast. What kind of director do you like? I question the directors and shit on this. Why do you want to see this shit? And why are you putting this shit in your movie, dude? Like that's disgusting. And then so Steph, go away. And then so you were on like a train, and like I said, it's like a Jason dude. So like the killer looks pretty is not bad. He looks pretty cool. You're like, all right, yeah, this. I mean, whatever. Fucking animals being murdered, like that's absolutely disgusting. But it's like sometimes you do see weird, disgusting shit like that in movies, right? And you're like, oh, this isn't art? You know what I mean? Because it's real. Anything that isn't real is art. So if I want to skin a dog and make him fucking holding on for dear life, but it's a puppet, that's fine, dude. Don't accuse me of animal cruelty if I have a puppet dog. You know what I'm saying? But if you have real shit like this, it makes me question, like, why do you need that, dude? That's, well, who's gonna make a skin dog, Alex? We need FX. It's like, yeah, no, dude, just don't fucking add it at all. That's disgusting. How about that? So the guy's like Jason. He's sitting on a train, and then there's like a baby yeah, it's going there. It's like a baby crying with his mom, but like it's like I guess it ends up being a dream. So like everybody's not acting right, and this like Jason guy takes the baby or whatever and like dude, you know how they have the poles that you hang on to on the train, on the tram, whatever, the subway? Yeah. He Babe Ruth that shit, bro. Against the fucking. I was like, yo, that is so grimy, dude. I'm surprised they got away with that. A-List said, yeah, I mean, if you go and watch it, they don't like in graphic detail, like the baby, the little baby doesn't like explode or something against the pole, but it like cuts right before, you know what I'm saying? Actually, it might like hit it real quick and then it cuts. It's a very disgusting movie. And my God. Yeah, it ends up being a dream by the cop. And then the next thing you see is that same baby on the killer's reel. It's like a reel of snuff tapes. And the baby just sits and cries in a basement because now it's the real baby. You know what I'm saying? That was a dream. Now it's the real baby. So the baby's just like sitting and crying in the basement, and it's like one of those deals where they speed it up, and you can see like like it's crying, 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 crying. Obviously, days and weeks it hasn't been fed, and just dude, it's. I feel nasty explaining this, so and then it like shows you the end result of that, and it's like what the fuck, and this is like. I'm describing this movie because it's not a movie that is hard to find. It's like it's more of a mainstream deal. It's not something that's like NC-17 or something like that. Like it really wasn't. So very weird. And I was like, I truly question the director to do this. Like you say it's art, but it's like shit like that is not art to me because it's real. There was a bunch of ridiculous shit in this that like things like that are gonna drive off viewers. You know what I mean? The bat and stuff, and it's like they they break into a house. I think the cops or the SWAT team or whatever, and it's like pitch dark, and it's all it is like flashlights and strobe light effects and stuff like that. And it just awful fight scenes. And this is like sort of like ends, dude, because he's knocked out after killing a whole police force. The killer is rather. Yeah, I mean it's honestly not even worth going through the rest. It was so bad, dude. And then oh my god, well there is some funny shit in here, dude. Like it doesn't make any sense. There's so they bring him into jail or whatever. And the way he escapes, I think this is a Rob Zombie. This came out after Rob Zombie's Halloween. So if you go and watch this, they tried to do what Rob Zombie did, but they went there, like trying to do what Rob Zombie did. And one of the scenes is like the killer's in the prison cell and the guards try to rape him, dude. It's like, bro, what the fuck? And obviously he just kills them. Yeah, it's like the Rob Zombie escape. And it's a bad Rob Zombie ripoff. So now he's being executed. And the movie jumps all over the place. You can never get a solid timeline. Everything is like a dream but real. Like he's dreaming back to something that happened, except for the baby thing, I guess was actually a dream. And then you see, dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. And I hate when movies have a good synopsis with just how do you fumble that, dude? Like the premise is that he's executed, he dies, and he comes back out of the ground, you know, hunts. It's like, dude, I don't know how you fucked that up, dude. And it's like, this is okay. So when you watch this movie too, this is a movie that like never really gets started. It never truly gets started. Like if you watch it, you know, there's like a big opening of some movies, and then it's like, once the movie actually starts, you're like, oh, that's right. Yeah, movies aren't just a compilation. Like you almost forget that it starts and goes into dialogue, dude. You know what I mean? And it takes forever for this to do that. There's like no dialogue even in it. And then like he's in the prison and he makes a paper mache mask. Dude, I swear to God, you have to maybe you might want to see this, dude, just for the sheer ridiculousness of it, honestly. And it's so funny, dude, because the captain goes, I want you to find him and I want you to fucking kill him. My fault. The captain, sorry. I have to figure out something with this, honestly. I need a new thing. But the captain goes, I want you to find him, and I want you to fucking kill him. And his response was like, dude, he was unarmed. What did you want me to do? It's like, bro, I just told you. I want you to find him and fucking kill him, dude. We're going to have to get a little thing for this. I keep knocking it over because I'm doing this thing. I'm surprised people were tripping on Terrifier 3, but not this. No. This is Seed. It came out in, like 2007, to be honest. Like a very long time ago. Um, so it came out like when Rob Zombie's Halloween came out, and if you watch the movie, it's definitely like mad remnants of Rob Zombie and stuff like that. And it's funny you say that because this is like terror. This is like Terrifier, but it's the worst like acting ever. Like, but yeah. So I'll just tell you the ending. The ending is like he could see his daughter is now in one of those snuff films, the cop, and like she's live for somehow in the basement. And instead of going to try to rescue her, he kills himself, the cop, and that's how the movie ends. It's very fucking bad. Okay, there was a new one that looked like a Friday the 13th. Gonna look on. It looked good though. The Friday the 13th clone. So what? In a violent nature, you mean? Is that what you were talking about? That wasn't bad. It was all right. Let's see if I can get away with this with drinking this right here. Terrifier? I mean, it's not. Let me see if I can fix this. We just started doing lives. It's like my second one ever, dude. Like I'm not big on here, so we're trying to get somewhere, but I guess you need like a goddamn stand, right? That's how the professionals do it. Your man's not a professional though yet. I make movies and stuff like that. That's all I do. But when it comes to YouTubing is hard, bro. Doing the lives and all that stuff. No, the Terrifier movies were straight though, dude. It just the only thing about the Terrifier movies was like they used a lot of that money for FX and stuff like that in replace of like story elements. It's like I need to know more about Art to Clown and stuff like that because the shit when he was in like the attic and stuff like that, just sitting there dormant. Man, we need to dive into that. Like that's the type of shit I want to see. You should look into the band. My sister, that's my sister, Matessa B, a fucking tribalistic name. Can't even pronounce it. I dare you to try to pronounce her name. I'm her goddamn brother. It's hard for me. But you should look into the banned horror movies. They were like, oh, she's awful at typing as well. There were like 3 that were banned because they were so three. 3 in history, Mini? Okay. No, there was a lot of them, dude. Honestly, you want to see, dude, you'd also be surprised. No, man, you'd be surprised though on what gets passed versus what gets banned. So, Gutter Balls is a good. Anybody seen Gutter Balls, dude? Yo. Gutter Balls is grimy, bro. Gutter Balls is so bad. If you want to see something that puts Terrifier to shame, bro, and old school, you want to push the limits, but you still want to watch a horror movie with like maybe some slight story, go watch Gutter Balls. It's about a bowling alley, dude. It's fucked up, dude. Like that movie is fucked up. It's so gross, bro. Yo, the one dude gets like his cock split in half, bro. Like it's so bad, and they show it, dude. Well, if you could understand that you're not desensitized, bro, it's not real. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you go on what is it, heavyr.com or something, and you're watching people get their heads lopped off and you're loving it, then yeah, I would say that statement might ring true. But it's like not with movies, bro. You can watch any movie you want, any film you want, any horror, anything you want, really, and not be really judged for it. You know what I mean? I do think it's a little odd that people that look up like people getting their heads lopped off and shit like that, or getting their like, cartel people hostages or whatever, getting their throats slashed and shit. Like I don't think that's. I don't know. If you watch too much of that, it's a little weird to me. One time we were at a party, right? Actually, dude, it was right here in this room, right here, and I used to have the computer right there where that pumpkin is, and we were just chilling. and there was a bunch of people at the party. Have you guys ever seen Two Guys, One Hammer or heard about it? Awful. So a guy is brought into the woods. It's a real thing. Is a homeless dude, and he gets like beat to death, but they like torture him and film it like up close. These kids. So we're in the party, and I come in. I'm a horror guy, you know what I mean? So I'm like, the dude's like stabbing him in the eye with a screwdriver. And the dude's name is Tony. He's actually a famous viral guy now, in Tone Gray, whatever. He's at the party, and I'm like, yo, what is this? This looks like some shitty-ass movie. Like some shitty horror movie, whatever. He's like, nah, dude. This is Two Guys, One Hammer, dude. You ain't seen this? I was like, no. What the fuck is this? He goes, this shit's for real. And I was like, oh. And he was like, the dude was like, I guess it's some Russian dudes, right? It's like playing with the guy's eyelid and shit. Like the screwdriver's like all the way. Oh my God. I was like, this is real, dog? Get this shit off my fucking computer. We almost kicked him out, but Tony's cool, man. So we're like, Doug, you know better than that. What the fuck's wrong with you? Oh yeah. Yeah. Anytime I've seen those, always someone. Exactly, bro. Exactly. You know what's funny, A-List? I just explained that. Hey, listen, that happened, bro. What I just explained is exactly what happened. Someone always wants to show you it, right? And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, what is this? It's like some person getting stabbed in the throat, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to see that. I like horror, not gore, so I hated Terrifier. Yeah, I call it bore gore. To be honest, when there's more gore than story, it's kind of bore gore. But nah, I don't know, man. Damien Leone's like me, man. So he started from nowhere and he just makes these films, and he's a horror artist and not an FX artist, but he's a horror artist nonetheless. So it's like I don't have I kind of have to support them, you know. I like them though. Terrifier's all right. And Martina, dude, you're just saying that because you don't like clowns. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, hold on. I was like Emilio. Hold on. Anyone ever say you look like Kevin Corrigan from The Departed or Superbad? Oh my God, bro. I hate when it's like you look like somebody. Well, I had a big ass scruff and beard. To answer your question, no. But I had a big scruff and beard. I just shaved it today. Obviously, that was a fucking bad idea. His character is the best part of the movie. Art the clown carries the movie. Yeah. His antics definitely do carry the movie. Like when he's in there with the when he's in the bar with the Santa Claus and shit with Daniel Roebuck. Damn, bro, that shit was fire, dude. That was funny, man. And Daniel Roebuck's mad funny, bro. I liked him in Halloween 2 when he's given Jeffrey Daniel Phillips shit. Because Jeffrey Daniel Phillips is like, they're in the strip club, and he's like, and Daniel Roebuck has the Frankenstein. He's dressed as a fucking Frankenstein, and Jeffrey Daniel Phillips is trying to dick ride him, and he's like, he's like, oh, I love the Frankenstein get up. He's like, I got the hat. I'm a Frankenstein. And Daniel Roebuck's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Take the trash out, doc. And he's taking the trash out, and the chick that was in there, he's like talking about. It's like, you want me to pay for a fucking cat's blood transfusion, bitch? Oh, I just noticed you got rid of that mustache. Dog, Minnie, I had a goatee that was down to here. And I shaved it tonight. I should have fucking kept it. The story needs work in Art the Clown. And A-List, dude, you and I got a very similar views, man. I agree with you 100%. I'm not just like blowing smoke. Everything you've said tonight has sort of been under the belief that I am, you know? End's not awful, but, you know, what the fuck, right? That's kind of what we're asking. Yeah. Well, I look like cousin Nikki, Martina. And I love Nikki, but that's why I shaved it, because I'm like, Nikki has a specific look. He has a long goatee because he's in like a rock band, and he's like, you know, but you got to see my studio, bro. Hey, dude, A-List, hit me up on Instagram, bro. rampageof78 designs. We'll have a chat, bro. We'll bro it up. How about that? You seem like a cool dude, man. Oh, with the 6 watching, dude. Thank you so much. I mean, there was 40 something at one point. And then we started talking ends, and I think they were like, dude, I think I'm done. And that's the thing, bro, is the Michael Myers talk making you not want to stay? Like, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. We need, man, bro, we need it. We need Halloween. We need to not die. And if you're a fucking fan, like your bitch ass says you is, then get on it, bro. I don't see people posting like, oh, watching Halloween. I saw my buddy Drew the other night was watching Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Well, you know. I also score short horror if you're ever interested in hearing something. Oh, dude, for real? Yeah, dude, hit me up. Minuto. I love my sister. You like the Insidious series? That's the one with like the Darth Maul looking dude in the back, like in the doctor's office or whatever. No, I still gotta check those out. There's a lot of like paranormal movies and shit like that, or like ghostly paranormal stuff. I haven't seen like a ton of that. It's all like slasher stuff and stuff like that. Well, dude, if you want, my buddy's A-list. My buddy's supposed to be making me a new theme. I do all of this shit too. I do music. I do everything. Anything you can think of that is art, I do it. But I usually like to have somebody make horror music for me because it's so hard. I really, it's really difficult for me. So I try to hire somebody for that usually. No, I know what Insidious is. I've seen it. It's just I don't know. I'm a simple man, bro. I've been trying to like expand my horizons and watch like paranormal shit, but it's like it just I don't know. Insidious is like devilish stuff though. Like I understand that. So Alis, what we've done right with music is we did American Halloween, American Halloween 2, and we did American Halloween 3. All three of those are the music is scored by myself and another person that I figured, I want to give a shot to. Like, you do good shit. You want your name to get put out there? Here you go, dude. Because it's like, so maybe you could help us out with Halloween 4. If we do Halloween 4, maybe you could do that. We're also working on an original movie. So it's going to be, you got to see the American Halloweens, A-list. Ha ha. And, in 2020, so the first American Halloween was like us getting into filmmaking. I was like, I make horror masks and I just want to kind of practice effects. I wasn't really too into filmmaking, but I knew that it had to be watchable. So I knew we had to get like the right cameras and lenses and lighting and cinematography and all that shit. So the first one is very amateur. I think that came out in 2022, like right after a tragedy we suffered, unfortunately, but we still made the movie. And then American Halloween 2 was sort of like, okay, I'm kind of getting more into film a little bit. So I'll make this. And I'll try to put more effort into maybe the story and shit like that. But still, mainly, this is gore, masks, shit like that. Like, that's all we're trying to put over here. And then the most recent Halloween, our American Halloween 3, that was like, okay, this is filmmaking we're trying to do. This is real actors that we hired, and all that. But that was the worst experience of my entire God-given life. I will just say that. I want to do a documentary on it someday, but I'll just leave it at that for now. Worst experience of my life was the third American, which is a shame, man, because most people regard it as their favorite one in the series, man, in our little 3-part series, and it's, man, it was supposed to be so much more. It was supposed to be so much more, but people just, I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, we've been on here an hour, though. I'm going to enter all you guys' name in the raffle. Look for, like, this short video. And in the short video, I'll probably announce a winner or something like that. Anyone have any questions or anything like that before I bounce? I'll answer some questions. I bet Matina's drunk right now. What are you at, Jessica's? Boozing? All right. So, dude, the interview coming up, guys, you're not going to want to miss that shit. I'm telling you. Here's the thing, bro. It's like if you're nice to people, you'd be surprised, bro, what you can get. Just be nice and professional. All you have to do is be fucking professional. And you'd be surprised what you can get. I mean, I've been a first responder for years and years and years, so I know how to conduct myself if I have to, you know? But I feel like it's easier than that. Like, all you have to do is just be nice to people. When you want to ask something, don't fucking bother people, you know? Interview or something you're looking for, okay. This is what I do. Message, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And this is, you know, what I can show you. We don't get a lot of views, but I can promise you a professional show and some good, they love the Halloween shit, so I can promise you views for Halloween. Whenever it's anything other than that, Mateen said, what's your IG? I'm gonna definitely hit you up. All right. I'll type it in the chat. Hold up. Oh, you piece of shit. Go. That's my IG. That's my IG. Now I need to find out. Well, what are you trying to watch, dude? Bro, there's so many good fucking 80s movies. Minnie, I could send you, like, there's so many good 80s movies. We won't get into Jetman. I don't know if Stephanie's watching, but she just laughed her ass off. I wish some of you guys were into Sentai, bro. It's like the original Japanese Power Rangers jump off. It's like horror, dude. It's so fucking good. Like, people die and shit. It's so good. And then you have, like, morphing and kicking ass. It's so good. And yeah. Lawnmower Man, dude. Bro, get the fuck out of here. My sister's such a liar. You have not, dude. There's so many 80s movies that you have not seen, Matina. Believe me, dude. Matina's seen, like, fucking Nightmare on Elm Street and shit like that and thinks she's seen them all. It's like there's so many underground 80s horror. That's why, but you know what? That's my sister again, by the way. But that's why I want to do more YouTube stuff on the 80s horror movies, bro. There's so many fucking good ones. There's so many good ones. They're so scary, too. They're so scary. Look at, yeah, exactly, bro. See, she knows, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, no, I've seen them all. Yeah, okay, Freddy Krueger and Chucky, get the fuck out of here, dog. You know what the Slumber Party Massacre is? I doubt it, bro. Minnie, dude. First of all, Tubi is your friend. Tubi is your friend. You got to go to Tubi. There's a bunch of shit on there, dog. Matesebia. Yo! Oh, I love my sister. No, she said no. I've seen more. Yeah, all right. Name one 80s obscure horror movie that isn't fucking Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street. But that's the thing, though, is it's not your fault, Minnie. There's a lot of good ones that you wouldn't know are out there. Like, I would say within the last, like, 15 to 20 years, I didn't even know some of these shits were out. You have to look up 80s slasher films. And, like, when you're thinking about it right now, you would think, like, yeah, but I've seen them all. Like, Matina's thinking right now, like, I've seen them all the good ones, all right? But it's like, you really haven't. If you look, like, on the list of the 8, in, like, the posters are so good, first of all. So that's one of the tough parts. Is 80s horror movie posters are so fucking good. So it's hard. You have to almost give them all a shot to watch them. I mean, you go by reviews if you want, but honestly, reviews are shit too because it's all in the eye of the beholder. So you could always go to, like, reviews and stuff, but there's a lot of good ones, dude, that you wouldn't think, like, you're like, how the fuck did I miss this? This is like the next Friday the 13th. This is the next Halloween. This is the next whatever. But I don't think they progress because they're just seen as ripoffs. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of good ones, dude. The Blob and Psycho. Come on, son. Fright Night. Matina's literally reading off a fucking list right now, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, look at Fright Night. Oh. She said, look up, dude, look up 80s slasher films, Minnie, and you'll find some good shit. Psycho was 60s. Well, which one? I mean, so I think, isn't Psycho like Amityville at this point where there's fucking like a million of them? I am not biatch. My sister's tough, bro. Minnie, we're sitting right in the room where all havoc was wreaked. This is a very scary room, guys. Like, I see the movies. I've been watching Mr. Nightmare and stuff like that, and like horror stories that are like real. And some of the horror stories that like get millions of views and are supposedly like real life. I'm like, dog, I've been through worse than that. Like, what the fuck was that? Okay, so 3 Psychos, Deadly Night. Have I seen Deadly Night? Is that's not with the dude that plays the Santa, right? Like just the kid with the blonde hair? Oh my god, I'm the worst. That's what I'm thinking. I think Silent Night, Deadly Night, you might be maybe, but there's so many also Santa horror movies. And there's one, oh dude, let me look it up. I'm going to look it up right now. We have internet access. That's a good part. I'm going to look it up and tell you, bro. It's so good. You have to watch it. And honestly, it's a movie you wouldn't think that's good. Hold up. Going to Googs. Yeah. Here it is. Bro. You guys want to see a kind of fucking for no reason awesome slasher film that just came out with Christmas? Watch Christmas Bloody Christmas. It's about like a fucking cyborg Santa in the mall. And that sounds ridiculously corny and bad. It is so good, bro. You have to see it. Okay, so it's Deadly Night. A-list, let's look that up. Oh shit, dude. This is what I'm saying, man. Stuff pops up that you're like, how the fuck did I miss this? I might, oh my god. Have I seen this? Deadly Night. Deadly Night. Oh, that might have just been added to my list, bro. Thank you. Thank you. What year is it? I'm gonna check that out, bro. See what I'm saying, dude? Like, dude, there's a lot of movies out there that haven't been watched that are yet to be discovered, and there's so many 80s films that that you guys have to see, bro. I think I'm gonna hop off of here though. Hey, A-list, dude, get at me on Instagram, man. It was very nice talking to you. I think I gotta get out of here though. We usually do these lives for an hour, and we're up to 4 watchers now. So that usually tells me once you go from like 20 to 4, it's like, yeah, all right, it's time to maybe wrap it up. I thank you so much for joining me, dude. You're the man. You guys are all awesome, except for my sister. I'm just kidding. Matina. Her name's Matina. I love you too, man. Matesebia. Yeah, so we have a good interview coming out soon. I'm not gonna reveal who it is yet, just because we're still ironing some things out, but he keeps saying just like, yeah, I want to do it, let's do it. So I'm just gonna give the person a date. I don't think they want many details beforehand. You know what I mean? I've been trying to format some type of shit with them, but I think they just kind of want to go at it. So we'll do that. We'll just go at it with them, and yeah, it's gonna be a Halloween Returns interview, and it's gonna be a real Halloween Returns interview. I want to reveal what else it'll be an interview of because this person was also in the newer, but I can't, bro. You know, let's save some goodness for next time. And you guys are the best. Thank you all for joining me. Let me get off here. Hit me up on Instagram, dude. My Instagram thing is in the handle there. We'll see you guys in maybe a couple weeks or something. I'll have some videos out before then. Much love. Love, peace, chicken grease.